What's cracking YouTube? It's Marco here with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change the motor on a boosted board. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, to replace the motor there's a few things you're going to need. Firstly, I like to wear gloves. Just saves me time and I just prefer it. I don't know, some people do, some people don't. Skate tool, and of course a new motor from Boosted. Alright guys, so basically I was having some trouble with my engine. I'll show you guys a clip really quick right here.
And then when I do, it makes that noise.
And so I called Boosted Board, I called their customer service line, and I let them know what was going on, and then sure enough they sent me this replacement motor for my board. So today I'm going to be showing you how to replace that. So first, let's start off by seeing what's inside this box, because I'm pretty curious as to what it is. And shout out Boosted Board for the great customer service. Man, they were super quick and they were super responsive. James did an awesome job. Was the person who helped me that day. So in the package we have replacement motor here, brand new. Ooh, this looks so nice. And some extra tools and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be a return shipping label or anything. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is throw some gloves on because it just makes life easier. Secondly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be removing this so that I can get to the motor. So let's do that first. Okay, so now you can see the motor a little bit better here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen the motor out these 4 screws. And then there's another one hidden under here. I'll lift this up so you can see it real quick. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Let's handle that real quick. Okay, now that I've got the screws to the motor unfastened, I'm going to remove this belt here. I'm just going to slide it off so that the motor can come out. Just slide it off around the side. And now you'll see that the the motor is ready to come out. But first, if you can see, when you're trying to slide it out, it runs into this back piece here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unscrew these 2 bolts on this side, and there's another 2 on this side. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Alright guys, so once these 4 screws are removed, then you could go ahead and slide this, move it around, and then your motor should be able to slide out with ease. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is unplug the motor. It's kind of tough in there, so make sure you wiggle it out. There it goes. And then once the motor is unplugged, it'll slide out easily. You just gotta scoot this over a bit. So here's a quick comparison of the old motor versus the new one. It looks pretty much identical, except for this one's obviously new. So now that the old motor's out, I'm going to go ahead and insert the new one. Like so. I'm gonna take the wire and sort of I'm gonna run it through this little area here, so it slides right back into here perfectly. But anyways, so I'll take the motor and just slide it on in here. Alright, as you guys can see, the new motor's in place, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws back in there to fasten it into place. And what you want to do is just kind of just put each screw in lightly, not fully tightened. Okay. Once you have all four screws back on there, what you're going to want to do is put the belt back into place before you tighten the motor. What you want to do now is you want to apply some pressure away from the tire to add that tension that we're looking for on the belt. And once you have that tension, you're going to hold it there and slowly just start to tighten all the screws. And once you get a couple of them tightened, it should hold the tension, and you can go ahead and finish up tightening the rest of them. Alright, once you have the motor secured into place, you can go ahead and replace the guard. Alright, once the guard's back on, you can go ahead and plug in your new motor very carefully, because you don't want to mess up the little pins on here. A couple of them are different sizes, but there are little arrows to line them up correctly here, so you want to make sure you do that right. And I'm not sure if you can see in here, but now my motor is fastened, plugged in. And after it's plugged in here all the way, before tightening this, I'm going to secure it back into its place. Okay, once you plug in your new motor and put the cord back in its place, you can go ahead and replace the screws here. Do that real quick. Alright guys, once everything is back in place and screwed in properly, you can go ahead and power your board on and your remote and go ahead and test it out. And that's the way it should sound. That's the way it should look. Everything's in place, and that's about it. Alright guys, that about wraps it up, but if you guys enjoyed this video, then go ahead and click the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you guys get all my future videos. And if this video helped you guys at all, then I'd really like you guys to smash that like button too. I'm trying to get this video to 200 likes, so I'm hoping you guys can help me out with that. But that's pretty much it, so until next time, peace.